Hello and welcome to another episode of Moo Games on Minecraft Xbox One. Today we're going to take a look at my mob farm as well as blow some stuff up with TNT. Let's begin. Alright, just like every episode begins, let's head over to the Hall of Random Stuff. These guys are still working on whatever it is they're working on, and I don't know if they've actually accomplished anything or they just look like they are. Much like government work. Not doing a great job. But I hired them, and that's my fault. Look. Guys, you can't block sidewalk. How do people gonna know how to get around? This is ridiculous. They're causing more work for me than they are solving problems. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Okay, all the random stuff. Let's go pick another piece and put another piece down. Let's see. Number 10. Number 10. And it's a block of wood. You know what? We're going to put that right next to the block of obsidian. Right next there. Right next to it. That looks cool. Okay. Moving on. We are headed over to a section that I am clearing to add some things to. Because you can never have enough flat land. But first, we're going to stop by a mob farm that I created. Now, if you don't know what a mob farm is, basically it's a place where mobs can spawn, and then either you can set it up where they automatically die from fall damage, or you can set it up, fellas, gentlemen, you can set it up that you can kill them and get the experience for it. I have set it up that they just die from fall damage. I don't need the experience. I don't need to be enchanting items all the time. I can go get experience elsewhere. Plus I have that pit of doom over there that always seems to be a problem, but I can always go down there and get more experience from stuff. So I figured it'd be fitting to put the mob farm next to the rest of my stuff that is considered a farm. You know what? I just thought about it, but I could have cut over there on the side of the Hall of Random Stuff instead of making that giant circle. That's what I get for making walkways. Oh boy. Okay. So the way that this mob farm actually works is this is the pit o' death that mobs will randomly fall down, and these are hoppers that go into these chests here. Oh, there we go. So when they fall, there's enough fall damage that it will kill them, and then their items just fall into these boxes and are collected. So, as you can see, quite a lot of items that have been collected and put into these boxes so far. They just fall and die, and if they don't die, you've got these little slots here that you can actually attack them. Like spiders sometimes don't die, that one did. Sometimes they don't die, and you can just attack them, and then you can get the experience for it as well. It just so happens that every once in a while, one out of every, 35 times, they don't die. And occasionally I've actually had witches spawn in here, which is kind of a rare thing to see, especially in this biome. I think normally they only spawn in a biome that is like a swampland, so this isn't exactly a swampland. But the reason that I'm able to make so much TNT is because of that mob farm. So when creepers fall, they drop the ingredient, one of the ingredients to make TNT. You need sand and you need gunpowder. And as you can see, I've already taken some of this. This was all jumbled up and not flat, and I've taken some of it and been able to cut it down. But there are more spots that I'd like to eat away at just to give me more flat land to put buildings and such on. I've already cut out sections here, so let's go ahead and move into these sections. And I'm going to take this piece of TNT put it right here, and then I'm going to light it, and then I'm going to run. Let's see how much of that blows away. Oh. So, as you can see, it actually takes out a significant amount, so instead of digging all of that, I will actually not have to dig it out. So I'm gonna do the same thing here. I'll light that, and kaboom! Who doesn't love blowing stuff up? I mean, come on. Let's put another one right there, and let's go. Kaboom! So that's pretty destructive. It's got a lot of flat area here now. Of course, I have to fill some of it in because it's not all going to be perfect. It's not a perfect science. Let's put another one right hither and blow it up. Oop, oop. There we go. Kaboom. Alright. I've made sure that a bed is never too far away from wherever I'm working, so I actually made... Originally this was just going to be open and there was just going to be the pit of death, but I actually made this into a makeshift home away from home, so that way I can... Oh, stuff falling. I can just hit this bed whenever I need to. Oops, I did not mean to do that. And then I can just put whatever excess blocks that I have in here and still be able to collect things from these boxes. Alright. And the reason that I'm actually filling in the bottom pieces here is so that if I do decide to dig one deep into this section, that I won't just run into a double hole or anything like that. I can just start building on top of it instead of having to worry about filling up a layer. Let's see if I got more dirt in here. Do I have more dirt? I have more dirt. You can never have enough dirt. I don't care what you say. You can say it's a useless item to have, but you can never have enough dirt. You can always use it. You can make farms. You can make dirt huts. You can make dirt pancakes. You can, it's a relatively useless item, but if you're trying to fill something quickly, like this, for example, it is, it's easy to move. It's easy to get. It's easy to move. It's not that bad. It's not that bad of an item. There we are. And that's pretty much what I wanted to do. I'm probably going to clear out the rest of that, but let's go on to other sections of Moville. You might have seen over here, and it looks like you can kind of see right there. There's something, but we're not gonna go over there. I'm not gonna show you that yet. I don't think you need to see that yet. But this section will lead back up to the house on top of the hill, which this is pretty much the first house that I built. And that you might be saying, well, how did you get all these bricks and blah blah blah? Actually, it's because in this house I built a mine that goes straight down to the bottom of the world, and that's where I pretty much started building that house. So originally it was a little dirt house, and then it became more. So this leads back over to the sheep tower and some of the farm stuff that I have. And then over here is the beginnings of all of my mini games. So this first mini game is actually an archery range. Instead of hitting one target to move to the next section, you actually have to hit 2 targets. So in here there's a bunch of bows and stacks of arrows. There'll be a bunch of stacks of 20 arrows. So you grab a stack of arrows and a bow, and then you go and try to shoot the targets. And you have to hit 2, but you don't know which 2 in each room you have to hit. So you probably have to hit 3. And what we'll do is when there's an actual competition, there'll be a timer. And whoever has the best time Ooh, let's try and get it. Oh, did I miss it? I think I missed it. Whoever has the best time will be the one to advance. Now, I missed one of these, and I don't know which one. Oh, a little off. There we go. Oh, I was missing the green one. So green was definitely one of the ones. And so right now I'd be doing horrible with my times. Yeah. Oh, I got it. Yay. And then there'll be some sort of celebration out here, like you hit a switch and a lamp turns on and says winner, or something explodes, or I don't know yet. And then I'm going to create more mini games over here. So in order to get back to where the Rubik's Cube is and the shops and all of that, I've actually dug a hole straight through the mountain, and what's kind of hilarious about this is that the stairs that lead to my mine from up above in the main house, or not the main house, but the house on the hill, goes down there and kind of protrudes into this section that leads over to here. And if you can see, that's part of the Rubik's Cube. So this will all lead right back to the shops at Mooville. Do 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 do. Nom 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 nom. And this is still under construction. Got the interior that I'm still working out. It's taken me a long time. It's a lot of wool. Sheep are they're not cooperating. They don't really like to produce as much wool as I need. And this leads back to the shops, and then if you take this walkway back over to the main section of Mooville. It's a Mooville sign right there. But obviously you can't see you can't see this because it recently snowed, and my snowmen are just making a mess of things. So ridiculous. Can't believe it. And that's pretty much everything that I wanted to show you today. I did add somebody to Mooville. Someone recently moved in, so I do want to show you them, and then I can we can end the video there. So hey, back to work. Let's go down. And I've named this additional person that's been added. It's Sir Winchester Whisker Bottom the Third, and that's pretty much it. Yep, that's the Kit Kat. Oh, look in her chest. Just got fish and string. Typical cat. Thanks for watching this episode of Moo Games Minecraft on Xbox One. Come back and see us next time. We'll add more stuff, do more things, and maybe blow some more stuff up. Bye!